Frivolous lawsuits are now punishable by heavy fines, as recent court pronouncements suggest. Abdurrahman Umar speaks to some legal practitioners in Abuja on fines slammed on lawyers for filing cases viewed as ridiculous and unnecessary. Here's the report.
A senior lawyer, an immediate past Minister of State for Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, was slammed with a fine of 10 million naira for what a federal high court calls a frivolous suit against former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. What this means to the legal profession, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Tanim Inua, says it amounts to abuse of court processes and obstruction of the cause of natural justice for lawyers to institute lawsuits deemed to be frivolous, vexatious or unnecessary.
Unfortunately, we are taking the provision of the Constitution of fair hearing too far. We are taking it for granted. I was sometimes in England, one of the lawyers are telling me that if you file a matter, the judge will tell you, no, you don't have a case, withdraw it. But here, if a judge tells you that you don't have a case, withdraw it, you see that the petitions going to the NJC that the judge has taken into they send it to the arena.
Folarin Aluko, an Abuja-based legal practitioner, said there is no justification for any legal practitioner who is a minister in the Temple of Justice to be involved in an act that could bring the legal profession to public ridicule.
It is unprofessional for a lawyer to take a case to undertake to file an action knowing fully well that action is frivolous or that there is not enough, the elements of that case are not sufficient or do not even exist.
Not only lawyers are susceptible to frivolous lawsuit, a fine of 40 million naira was also imposed on former presidential candidate by the Court of Appeal in Abuja for filing frivolous suit to stop the inauguration of President Bola Tinubu last month. Tunji Abayomi believes that such huge fine is meant to regulate the attitude of those involved in the legal practice in the country.
The courts will regulate the appetite of lawyers for mischief. That's the point I'm making. You understand what? Ultimately, in the process of imposing fine and disciplining them, they will begin to retreat from just taking any case.
The legal practitioners are unanimous that the fines imposed on frivolous lawsuit will only strengthen judicial system and guide lawyers on whether there is legal grounds to pursue a case or otherwise. Abdurrahman Umar, Trust TV News, Abuja.